Welcome to YOGATONE. In this session, I invite you to stretch, to unwind. We are focusing on letting go, on releasing any niggles you have in your body, any pain, any tightness and discomfort. And we do this by starting with our hands locked behind us, shoulders back. And if we feel comfortable, we lean in forward. Notice how I'm on my knees and I've got my forehead on the ground. You may be standing and slowly coming up. Notice this great stretch and release through your shoulders, through your upper back, your chest, tilting your head to the side, tilting your head to the other side. Breathe. Breathe in through the nose, into the tummy, and out through the mouth. Bringing your head forward, guiding it forward with both hands, noticing this great stretch at the top of your upper back. Coming into child's pose. The knees are wide so your body can sink into the ground. You crawl your fingers forward and you ground your forehead on the ground. Bringing your head forward to gaze up at your fingers. We are breathing deeply into the tummy, but also into the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Noticing how the cavities and the muscles in our upper back stretch in this movement. Now bringing the elbows close together and away from our head into like a prayer position. We feel this great stretch under our armpits, in our shoulders, and we breathe through this great stretch. When you're ready, hands down and sliding out of child's pose, tucking in the core into downward facing dog. Here we notice the power of our upper body, our arms, and the stretch at the back of our legs. Think to lower the heels. Just feel a good stretch. Breathe in through the nose, deep into the tummy, and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, deep into the tummy, and long breath out through the mouth. Some normal breaths here. Bringing your right knee forward into pigeon pose, taking the foot away from the crutch and turning your body towards the right. You may be balancing on the tips of your fingers because we also want to think shoulders back. We are really stretching through the glutes, through your hip, but also through your torso and shoulders. And we notice how we can stretch and breathe all at the same time. And it feels so good to stretch, to notice that tightness come apart, to unwind and rejuvenate. Facing forward, and then see if you can bring that back foot into your hand. And if you can hold it, just breathe. If not, hold the other pose. And notice how I've got my head tilted to the side. Notice this great stretch through your hip, through your quad, through your neck, through your shoulder. Coming into downward facing dog. Remember to always tuck in your core when coming back in here. And then the other side. Bringing the foot out of the crutch. And then turning away, so turning left. Noticing this great stretch again through the hip, through the glute, through your tummy, through your shoulders, and you just breathe. You are holding a remarkable stretch. This is not easy. We breathe and stretch, and then we see if we can bring that foot in. If not, we just keep the pose we had before and tilt the head to the side. In this position, we can feel a great stretch through our shoulder, through our quad, through our thighs, through our neck. It just feels so good to release these areas. So much is going on. It feels so good. Just breathe. Let everything stretch, rejuvenate. You're doing so much good for your body right now, giving it opportunity to open up. Just notice that stretch, that feeling of openness. And then coming back again into downward facing dog. Well done. Bending at the knees. Notice this stretch through the shoulders as well as through the calves and hamstrings. Really think to push down like someone's pushing down on your upper back. Really push down, surrender. Feel that great stretch in through the shoulders. This also takes pressure off our hands. It is such a good stretch. Play with this stretch. Now straighten the legs. Bend the legs, push the bum back. Notice that stretch for your body today. Where can you feel it? And breathe. Straighten the legs. Coming into a high plank. Bringing the feet slightly back so you can come into that high plank. We notice the tremble in through our tummy, the power through our arms, and we bring our heels down. Now we're going into a side plank, so swiveling through the feet and balancing on one side, and then we're catching the turn. Hand up, turning into a plank and just catch, breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice the hips are square at that point. That is not an easy position to catch. There's a lot of core work there. Breathing in, just a few of these. Breathing out. Breathing in, back into downward facing dog. Breathing out. Well done. Feel that stretch once again at the back of the legs by bringing the heels down. Surrender, bend the knees, push the bum back into straight legs. Today we are stretching your body deeply. Taking a seat, rolling those shoulders back, noticing this great release. We are opening your heart space. Take your time to get into this position where both hands are behind you. Feel a great stretch through your chest, your shoulders. See if you can just relax your head behind. Keep breathing. It can feel quite intense in this position. Slowly bring your head up and then play by bringing your hips up. Notice this great stretch through your hips. Your glutes are working. You're opening up your chest and slowly coming down. Praise your body for your time and effort today. Notice how you feel a little bit looser through the shoulders and hips. Well done to you, my friend.